Okay, hi Sandy. Here's my little brochure tutorial for you. After you've taken these brochure files from your disk and copied them to your desktop, go ahead and open up one of them. This is the easiest way, I think, to do it. What you're going to do is this top arrow here is your selection tool. So if you say want to change the title, come in here and click that. After you click the arrow, then you click the T, highlight your words, and then write whatever you want there. Okay. Same thing for this. Arrow, click this, click that T, then you can come down, delete that, and put whatever you want in there. Okay. Obviously, you're going to have to move the feathers because your text isn't going to fit in here exactly the way my text fit in here. So to select a feather, back up here to your selection tool, click on it. Okay, that's all you've got to do. Hang on a second. One other thing I wanted to tell you is that InDesign has a pasteboard, unlike Photoshop. So what that means is you can drag things off and you can save them for later. Okay. Oops. I don't know how I ended up in here. Should be in View, Actual Size. Okay. So, sometimes, if you notice here, the little square that's around the feather, that means my feather is underneath my writing, and you might have a problem clicking onto it, like right here. I'm not selecting my feather right now, I'm selecting my text box. And there's a couple of different ways you can fix that. You can either come up here and grab this little handle and pull your text back out of the way, you know, and let's say, okay, I want to put this down here on my pasteboard for later. And actually your pasteboard goes way over here. I've got an extra copy of this that I don't need there, but you've got all around your actual document is your pasteboard. Okay? Now, what if you didn't want to do it that way? The other way to go ahead and select your feather is to, okay, you're going to click on there. Right now you have your text box selected. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is say Object, Arrange, and I'm going to send my text box to the back because we have 3 layers here. Okay, we have text box, we have feathers, and we have this blue border. So we have 3 layers. So now that I've sent my text box to the back, look at that. My feather was actually on the 2nd layer, so now I can access it. If I hadn't have been able to access it, what I would have done would have been to click this blue border here, Object, Arrange, Send to Back, which would have left definitely my feather on the top layer. Okay. You can also resize these feathers. If you go up to the corner here and hold down your Shift and Control, it'll transform it. And the only thing you have to do here is you see that the size, the width, and the height displays when you do this. So just make sure that you get them about the same. You know, obviously you can't always get it perfect, but there. So 0.6129 width. Okay, and you got to kind of play with it a little bit. I'm having problems, but you would get the hint. So that's one way of doing it. The other way is to use the blank template that I gave you, which is this brochure template right here. Should be on your desk. I've already kind of put some of the other stuff in here. I was messing with it a while ago. Now, same premise. Click it, click the T, highlight it. You know, you can change your font, you can change your font size, you know, whatever you want to do. Center it, left align, you know, I'm sure you know how to do all of that. Now, let's say I want to put a feather in this one. I'm going to place, alright, let's just do the logo since it's here. Place my logo, okay, it's attached to my mouse now. I'm just going to click where I want it. And then of course you're going to have to size it down. So you just want to click your arrow, grab the corner, hold down your shift and control, and make that whatever size you want it. Okay, let's say these boxes bother you. You can actually move those without affecting the size of your document. Okay, then just grab it, move it down to wherever you think you want to put it. This purple line here that runs all the way around the document, that is your margin. You don't want to put any text outside of that. Okay, this is your bleed line. Make sure if you're using a color, like for instance, let's say this is your background color, okay, you would bring that, make sure you bring that all the way out to the red line. Although in this case it's not all the way to the line. So if I were wanting this to, I would put it all there like that. Okay, if that were a square of say just solid blue or something like that. I think that's about it. You know, to start a text box, hit the T, come over here to wherever you want to place it, okay, and then just copy your text, obviously, from wherever you're getting it. Oops, I pasted it in the wrong place. Paste. Okay. Again, you can move these without affecting it. If you want to line everything up properly, grab the side. It snaps right to these lines we've got here. Okay, so click. Then I would go ahead and highlight this, you know, center it, maybe make it a little bit bigger. To do what I'm doing now, all you have to do is make sure that your text is highlighted, come over here, highlight the size of your text, and use your up-down keys, and that way it goes in smaller increments and you can also see what you're doing without having to keep going back and forth. Same thing with the font. If you have your words highlighted here, go up here, you can highlight the font, use the up and down arrows on your keyboard, and it will go to the next font for you, so you can do it really quickly if you want to, you know, check out a different font. I think that's about all I had to show you. If you have any other questions, you can email me. Okay? Bye-bye.